So welcome everybody to Super Paper Mario. So, Mario and Luigi were just chilling, wanting to visit Peach when they got to hear from Toad, hey, Peach is not at the castle, she was abducted. So they were like, oh, of course it has to be Bowser, right? So they set out to Bowser's castle. Turns out, no. Absolutely not. Bowser was actually just preparing to kidnap her. So, yeah, turns out it was a count named Black. And said Count Black, for some tragic love story that happened to him, wanted to, or wants to end the world with the Dark Prognosticus, which is like a evil, like, book that tells the future. But there is a light prognosticus, and so of course Mario sets out to stop the darkness, the falling of all, like, spaces, times, world, whatever. You know, he wants to stop that. And getting pure hearts. Now, they're split in 7 worlds, and we got an 8th one from a mage in the beginning. Last time we went to a very, very trippy world. I was in space, that was actually a lot of fun. And today we're trying to find the heart pillar to drop off our, what's it called? Our heart. It's not what I wanted. And our little companion is actually not doing too well. Because she fainted. Apparently, she wasn't always a pixel. But, I need to get to know the controls again. But she was like some other kind of being before. I have an idea. I mentioned last time what she could have been. But yeah, essentially she's not doing too well, so we have to set out alone a little bit. And hopefully she will be better soon. But whether she will or not is the question. Now, last time we got Flip, a pixel that lets you flip areas. And I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think it is. I think you need a music pixel for that or something. It was an idea. But yeah, we need to figure out what to flip where to find the pillar. I'm wondering if I should go to the underground if there's something there. We have the elevator and we have the tube. I'm gonna take the tube. Pipe, not tube. It wasn't though. So yeah, I honestly do not really have a clue where this could be. That's a bit of 100 trials. We're gonna have to go there at some point, but I don't think right now. There is the elevator up. It has to do something with flipping, right? That's at least what I'm thinking, so... Here's the cute goldfish that we released. No. No. That goes up, not down again, so let's go here. So we need to find the pillar to put in the heart before we can continue to the next world. But where that thing actually is a good question. Nothing. I'm sure it's gonna be something eventually, but I don't know what it will be when. Maybe see anything else? Not really. Okay, let's try and go backwards a little more through the pipe. Maybe here? Oh, come on, I jumped. Where does this lead again? Oh yeah, this is where we came from. This is where we came from, okay. Like at the beginning. So we have this strange pillar thing. That's definitely going to get us to that left-hand side chest. I mean, we went through here already. There's nothing else. Cranky. Okay, so it's not here. Let's go backwards even a little bit more. I'm a little bit stumped to where this could be. Needs to be an area I can flip, I think. So I don't think there's anything else can do. Try flipping? Yeah, but what and where? I think I mean this kind of flipping and not the other kind of flipping there. No, that's just Princess Peach's flipping and the heart pillar that we already had. This part all done here. Is there anything else? No. I don't know, where am I supposed to go? I usually can ask Flippy, but... Was there any lucky? I know this is stupid, but is there an underground? Okay, not here. I wanted to jump, but when you're too close on the edge, sometimes it doesn't react. Damn it! Maybe here? No, we already went here. Huh. I don't know where to go. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe somewhere here. Is this our color? No. Could be though. This we already did. And then I don't even see any more areas that could actually be flipped, so this is not helpful. Maybe we need to go somewhere entirely different? Maybe down here? Honestly, I have no clue, so we're just gonna try everything. Nothing. Oh, okay. Well, look at that. I think I found it. Hello there, Mr. Caligo. How are you doing? I'm pretty good. My throat is getting way better, so only feels nice sniffliness and the occasional hot too, but nothing else. What's this? 8 bucks each color once. What's this? This looks pretty. Hello, welcome to my shop. Catch a Dream with a novel so small they fit on cart. First time here? Right, available for purchase today. You have card bags and catch cards. Card bag is a little satchel that holds a single filled card card. You won't know the character on it until you purchase it on such excitement. Catch card is an amazing thing. Use it on an enemy and the foe turns into a card. But you can use them but once, and if your foe is too powerful it may not work. And if you have cards you no longer need, I would be glad to purchase them. Such are my worst. Dear prospective customer, do you want to hear that again? No. And just what might I do for you on this fine day? Let's gamble a bit. A mysterious card bag, just what might you hold? Pick your bag and find out. Oh, 10 coins. Parabuzzy. Boomerang Bros? Tailuigi. Interesting. I mean, the Boomerang Bros are actually a pretty good card to have. Well then. Those cards, yeah, those doors need oiling. Red, orange, yellow, green. Blue, slightly different blue. Purple, black. Well, that's mean. It carries over. I always have one. That just not. I honestly don't know. It is. It is challenging. I mean, we only have a limited number of 4 that we have. So we have purple, we have teal, we have green, and that's blue. Maybe the other way around? I don't know, I'm just looking at the backgrounds and trying to figure out if that has something to do with, you know, how we're supposed to solve this. So that's blue. And we have green. And we have teal, and then we have purple. It's maybe the house has some hints. I don't know. Say it's fun. That guy sold some of the craziest stuff. It's great. He sets up shop on the ground somewhere because he has no idea the world's in it. If you're interested, you should try find him. We already found him. Hey, Grandma, what do you need to do to live as long as you? Well, that's simple, my dear. You have to exercise a little bit every day. Perfect. I work my fingers and eyeballs every day playing games. Alright. I get caught. You smell space. I named it you visit outer space. Ironicus was once a special agent who chased asteroids on a spaceship. But I'm tired of that. I do not wish to bore you. If it pleases you, come and visit me another time. I think he has anything else on his... So, let's quickly go back to the sign. Any ring things surrounding this that may help? Right, it's just bad to say the deadline's passed and I'm nothing by it. If the world ends, I'll be free from the agony of writer's shock. Come on, end already! 8 blocks each color once. Yeah, so... what are we supposed to do with those 8 blocks? What are we supposed to do with those? Purple, blue, teal, green, yellow, red, and black. That's so stupid. You guys realize what I just did? Because I was just like, for the heck of it, right? I just went through them one by one and it worked. How the heck? Giving Link vibes in a weird way. That was stupid. I spent like a good half hour on that. We're gonna ignore that, as I just swallowed my spit. Wouldn't recommend. Well, hello. Oh, dearest grandmother, what must I do to live as long as you? My dear, believe you must eat what you like and don't eat what you don't like. That's the secret to a long life. You're very fantastic. Grandfather said that too. This is truly a flip side world. But house don't think anyone lives there, but I hear voices. I think maybe, possibly, or impossibly. Can it be? And if it's so, then why? That is the question. You're standing in front of soaps, a card shop selling hopes of coins. Never been here. Yeah, well, what you got here are your basic call card and catch cards. These call cards are really awesome. They got characters on them. They have call cards for different prices depending on how rare they are. Use a catch card to spy on your basic values and you capture the elite. These cards are good at catching your enemies, but you can only use them once. If you bring the cards you don't need here, buy it off, no question. You want to hear that all again, or what? No. You, what you need. You know what? We're not gonna sell or buy anything. Because yes, it makes the enemies less strong, but I don't know if I want that or not. It makes for fun challenge. Not a brag, but I just happen to be the best-selling novelist. Tell me, have you ever heard of the Gorillas Chronicles? I created that agriculture. Yes, like my mind positively brims with ideas of the utmost quality. I tell me deadlines for the next 5 years. I can spend my time on leisure. The complete opposite of that other dude. Aw, I wanted to skip this long walk, but I can't. So yeah, this is the flip side of flip side. What an interesting... Ooh, that phone got hit hard. Oh, hello there. Oh, well, here we are. Where did you get from huh? This is no place for someone who cannot appreciate the art. Someone like you. I think you had better leave. Go, take a scoop, be gone, huh? Papa shoots straight from the hip, as people say, and that causes him to hurt the feelings of people close to him. That's what Mama said. Aw, poor girl. You ever tried really spicy pasta dish? Spicy but so good, the pasta's al dente, make you scream with joy. Absolutely scrumptious, you should definitely try some. Ah, seems familiar in a way. You really know Schnitzel. This is cooking laboratory called Hot Front. Here we grab the flavor and we spunk it. We bring 2 ingredients and then we make treats that taste you kawaii like baby. And now we cook for you. First ingredient now. Second ingredient now. That shroom is pretty much worthless, so... You want I should cook with a thunder rage and a dried shroom? You wait, I cook schnitzel. I have many questions, but I'm gonna... I think we're never going to get an answer anyways, but shameful cooking, Melvin is very naughty. Mistake, send it back to the kitchen. Felt 1 HP and Q spice. It's first time I make this dish for you. And so we will add this to recipe as to remember the schnitzel. You find new ingredients, we will bring them here. Oh, for something that will upgrade the mushroom, not downgrade the other stuff, but Oh, the sky, so I don't care. Don't matter to me, whippersnappers. You think anything that happens now affects my life at all? Been alive for 80 years, for Toad's sake. She has a point. I love the rainbow colors here. Data card for the dining specializer. AKA ABS cartridge. I welcome you. I knew you would come eventually. Oh, I could see that you would like to ask me where in the world we are. This place may seem like Flipside, but do not be mistaken. You were in Flipside, but then you flip-flops size friends. You're in Flopside. Makes sense. Which means that I'm not Merlin you know. I'm the Flipside version, a different Merlin entirely. You may call me Noran. Just flip the letters. And you see, yours has always been a story of two towns. They are the head sides of the coin we're the tails. I seem a bit surprised. There's the front and the back to all things, young one. Now the half-brother's own floor up, go and place the pure heart within it. See ya. That was interesting in many ways. I think it's this floor up and not the other floor up, because the other floor up is technically the world. But does that mean we have 14 worlds? You appear to be performing your duties efficiently. I just got a message from Maryland. Tippy's been revived. They're waiting for you at the top of Flipside Tower. Hey, you must go there. Okay, so they also have that weird side thing here. Very interesting. So if we go to get like what's this? What's this? Okay, this indeed leads from the other side, but is it the same? No. Interesting. This is where the one pure heart goes, huh? So we have only one there. So you would assume that is probably where the final one, the like one that's made of all this. This is fascinating. I did not expect this to be awaiting us. Very cool way to throw a plot twist at us, though. I did not know you could skip the elevator rides. Oopsie. Phew. It's a long walk from there to here. Hopefully we at some point get some kind of quick travel thing. I don't want to take damage, so I'm trying not to. There we go. Okay, almost back to Merlin. Was it down or up? I forgot. It was up. Oh, and I guess we can test the cartridge, shall we? Let's see what the cartridge does. We can put it into both. Greetings, Gourmet, welcome to high-tech database of food dining specializer. That's the dining specializer. It gives ingredients list for your favorite recipes. You can even use it to get information on where to find elusive ingredients. Don't think it's loaded with all the recipes yet though. Fortunately, it will update anytime you bring new recipe data, Sugar. You should find some cooking data somewhere and put it in there. You have cooking disk 4. Use it to increase the data in my memory bank. Would you like to use it? Yes. Data update complete. Searchable items have been increased. Please select the recipe ingredients you want to know more about. Some of these sound very useful and tasty. Okay. Good luck in the kitchen, Gourmet. Now use to place a rice to the occasion. I hope so too, because no one likes a floppy souffle. Am I right? I mean, maybe there's some people that actually like sunken souffles. Personally, I don't really. I do like airy, risen souffles. But each their own, right? Okay, this one we cannot actually skip. I don't know if the others were actually skippable or not. Or if I was just imagining that. Okay, there we go. You're back! I'm feeling better now. Let's get going. Are you sure you feel well enough, my dear? I'll be fine. There's no time to stay in bed anyways, and I want to be near Mario. They never not hold you back. These good people will surely need your knowledge. Heroes, please take a good care of TP. Okay, we have 3 worlds left in total, and then I guess the one for the pure heart, so let's go in here. Or the final pure heart, I should say. Let's see what the next world is. Still worried about Tippy's condition, Mario and friends open the 5th door. They still need to find 3 pure hearts, but the imminent destruction of all worlds was approaching at alarming pace. Would Mario have enough time to save the day? And what foul trick will Count Black and the Scooms come up with next? This adventure grew more dangerous and more thrilling with every step. Chapter 5-1 Downtown of Crag. I hope I read that right, because that felt a bit wrong, but Crag, not the other thing. Okay. Seems to be tribal people in some way. This is not good. If we appear down there in between them, they may capture us, right? Oh my, where are we? Huh? Huh? He's gonna fall, he's gonna fall. Quite a nice view from here in mid-air, but I can't yet see the pure heart. Wait, mid-air? Oh dear. Yeah, Tippy, we can't fly. Crag-a-wag-a-woo, crag-a-tag-a-doo. Crag-a-crag-a-woo, just crackness, just little rocks, crackness need help. You crackness up, crash and crackness, about crunch, and then no more crackness. And the whole cracknons coming, no way must crag on, save us cracknons, brah! Craggly crag the crew, craggy waggy goo! Boom. Oh, Crag! Well, I'm Crag. Are you alright? Oh, Scran, you see person drop out of sky, bro? Yeah, just right, thought I was losing my Crag, bro. Person shape weird, huh? Wait, you think maybe person's in down to help by Big Rock, who watches? This hair face, bro. Good help. What that Big Rock who watches would send someone cooler. Guide your Crag, bro. Not the power of Big Rock who watches. Might well a Crag, bro. You stop that! This is insane! Yeah, just abducting Mario. That's some great task. Does that mean you have, like, beasts here that have those? Or, like, monsters? That's gonna be terrifying. Servants of Big Rock who watches. You big boulders, we just grab a bit. Where in the world are we and what are you thinking? This land of Gratnos, me Gratnos, him Gratnos. This land of Gratnos. Ain't not rocket science, bro. Anyway, big bro, here's Marvel, chief of all Gratnos. Gratnos what? A great servant of Big Rock who watches. Gratnos have trouble down here. Serious, bad, big danger. One day, freak plant people came. Nerd Gratnos named the Flower Sapiens. They kidnapped many Gratnos. We were peaceful bros. They give peace no chance. Rescue team of Gratnos now need to be rescued. We at the end of our crag. How do we save Gratnos? No idea, come to Marvel. And we keep losing Gratnos. This bad boss. Gratnos must work this out or Gratnos go EX. Extinct, brah. Brah. So weak, brah. Pure Flower Sapiens, you save kidnapping but zero Gratnos up. Sure thing, brah. Yeah, you know Craig and my chain Gratnos over big time, bros. You rock, seriously. Yes, serious, no cragging. Big Rock who I just sent you to Gratnos for sure. Terrible, bro. King Crocus return. What? Village Gratnos kidnap. Please, Gratnos need hookup, bro. Servant of Big Rock who watches. You're that right, King Ross. But please, you help. You hook up Gratnos. Hook up, please. I guess we're gonna help them. So their bras were kidnapped by evil plant people. Hey, check it out, man. I haven't seen that one before, have we? Yeah, for sure. Must be some sort of rare breed or something, right? Yeah, rare breed, totally. Sweet timing too. We needed a pure heart correlator. Score! Mario, these are creatures seem to know about the pure heart. That super mighty leader, King Croncus, will be spoke to of the rare breed. Let's tenderize it a bit and turn it back, dude. Seems as though the leader of these ungood things has the pure heart. We best try to find him. Colors in this game is so nice. Flower Sapiens are taking more villagers. Oh crap. I tried to take shared into leaving house. Shared too smart for that, bro. No crap, no sound, bro. How serious? Stupid Flower Sapiens, you're not good. I wanted to buy stuff. I wanted to buy some. So I forgot that since I didn't do that last time, hopefully we can heal. There's another small home. This is the third world in a row that has a small home. It's very interesting. I need to remember that. Okay. They're fleeing. I wonder where they headed. We must follow them. But first... check out this. Nothing. We don't want to hit that whirlwind because it sends us back all the way to that side. We want to check this. So anytime we can go to another side, we are gonna check later. I forgot to guys need. Not gonna work. And the birthday cake guy things are repeating. Ooh, is there anything else new? Just wanted to make sure. Bowser 2 card, yay! That's actually absolutely worth it. Because it strengthens them. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, that hurt a great bit. I'm not too happy about that, but hey. You see, they're sideways, no matter how you put it. I think it's the same amount that drop anyways. It's so hard to hit them at. Okay, there we go. Thought those were spikes for a second, but I guess not. Lifeguard, okay. Guess we need to glide over. We pitch. Nice. And switch back to Mario because of the space flight. Peach Glide does not quite work here. Suppose there's another way to get higher. parry doesn't hit at all. Mario's any help here? Nothing? Huh. Looks like they're part of some kind of mechanism, yes, but... Oops. Was there an order to these? Did I accidentally just... Or were you supposed to just hit them? If there was an order to these, I absolutely did that by accident. I did not mean that. Where did you see them over there? How many hit points do they have? Oh crap. Oh come on. Hello. We're like a major minor boss here. Are they gonna die at some point or not? I hit them so many times. Do I have to copy them? It's like they're part of some kind of mechanism. Okay, you don't have to floppy them. We are likely gonna die here. But I want to know how to solve this issue with this red one. Huh. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I want to... Not what I want to. I want to use the... return pipe. Because I need healing items first, because I forgot to get them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab healing items. And then... I don't really know how to figure out which patterns we use for those pipes. The first one was by accident. But there may be some double hitage of blocks that we need, so I'm not too sure if I can solve it like this. Go to the shop and go back up and try again. Good, yes, we want some stuff. Shroom shake. And shroom shake. Nice. Now we are good. So what was the item that I skipped over? Cake mix. Okay. 5 HP and cures poison. I guess if you bring that and something else you can probably bake something, but that's not of our concern right now. So let's go up. And let's hope we can solve that riddle somehow. I just want... I don't know, there must be some kind of solution somewhere. Question is where? Okay. So we're going to the same thing as before. Grab the new water bottle. There we go. Okay, so same thing as before. We're landing on the slab here. Let's continue on. Oh, hello. Garbage in the river, crack. Every day in the river, yeah. Toss it in the gun. What's mundane throwing trash in the river, obviously? It's crap. We return trash to nature, but cannot reach garbage every now and then. Okay, so now they're all actually not afraid of something anymore, so we could talk to people. Don't know if that's really helpful. So we know there's a Bowser thing. Bad timing. Should probably 3D-fy this. This is this. And I guess. This is awkward and it cost me so much health. Stupid cake things. It's weird, they look like birthday cake with the sprinkles. But yeah, let's get the Bowser card. That took so much health off me. Yikes. Elephant's having an easy game here. Oof. I'm gonna switch to this. No! I walked too early. Or I tried to walk too early after the pipe. To get these to make it work. Not going well. I don't even know how I avoided this plant last time. But oops. It's just speech time. So, characters. Peach. And then there we go. 1, 2. Where I got that number from, I don't know. You're kidding me, right? It stopped the for some reason it stopped the ability. I don't understand why it stopped the ability. And I just lost my healing room right in the beginning. Why did it do that? Can you go angry at me? Hello? Wait a minute. Wait, I did not click anything, it just stopped using the ability. Hello? Can you angry at me? See, same again! Is it? Hold on. Oh, it's when I go down. Okay. No. 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 Nothing. How can I solve this riddle? I am stumped. I cannot see anything that could help us. Neither on the pillars nor anywhere else. Huh. it all coming in like that is very interesting. I don't know what to do here, guys. Does anybody have a hint for me? I'm stumped. Just need to know how to solve this. Thank you and welcome. Yeah, absolute great time. Hold on, let me make this kind of safe. Oh my goodness. This is, I don't know what to do here. I absolutely have no clue. But yeah, thank you for that redeem. Absolutely needed. You get to pick in the pack, of course. Ignore my miniverse. Still need to add the cheese, but I think I'm pretty happy. I actually found some greens for adding in the Caesar salad, like some seasoning from another project. I think it looks actually pretty nice. Just needs that grated cheese. But yeah, very simple. Also have the cake here. Pro tip: these are not LPS. Whatever this material is blows up in the oven when you bake it. This one didn't hit it as hard as the cake slice. Definitely spilled out a little bit, but yeah. I added some outside texture here and oof. Don't try that at home, kids. But yeah, Pokemon. So, we have Mega Evolution, Searching Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, Obsidian Flames. I'm waiting for the whipped cream to dry. And that's it. Which one do you want? I do have like a single cake slice on a plate, but the whipped cream needs to do so. Obsidian Flames. So a number between 1 and 10, please. Let fate decide the pack. Okay, what the heck was that in there? Just a piece of fluff that looked like a bug, but it wasn't a bug. That was weird. It could have been a bug though, because we have some bugs all around us. So, fate decide the pack. You guys know the rules. I'm gonna pick up my D10 and I'm gonna roll it. And that is a 2. That was a 2. Until I knocked it over, that's a 2. Also, just for you guys' hearing pleasure, I always hope it picks it up, but we shall see if it does. There we go. Number 2. Let's see if they decided right. 1, 2, 3. Cute cover artwork, my favorite. Obsidian Flames. Am I gonna pull the Vulpix Ninetales full art, huh? We shall see. Also, my nose is running like crazy because I have allergies. I already took an anti-allergy pill earlier. But only a quarter of it. Usually that's enough, but apparently not today. But I'm not gonna take another one as long as I don't get racing hard and anything else, because, you know, I want to just make sure that I don't overdo it because they're not that good for you anyways. Even though it's long-term anti-allergy meds. Okay. We have a Lumis Bros in a cave. So I guess premise is you have a flashlight, you go cave diving, and this guy's just chilling there. The eyes look really, really weird on this. I think it's supposed to be like more glass-like with the eyes, but it looks like it's looking sideways at us. It's like kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever seen like that Peppa Pig thing, because the eyes are both on one side of the face, and when you make it 3D, it's like technically really haunting in a way. Very interesting though. Do love the purple tones in here, they're very lovely. And the teals up here, the stone in the background, the rocks are very nice. But yeah, very simple card, very cute idea. We got a Netta. Yeah. Gonna have an epic rap battle, I guess. I actually quite liked her. Or like her. Was a fun region or a fun area. Okay, this is very cute, very edgy ears in a way. You know what I mean? Looks kind of like poly 3D. I really like this style though. It has like this like copy pasted forms on top of each other in a way thing. And then the shading here is quite interesting. We have like straight lines everywhere. This looks like somebody took like pieces of paper or something and just glued them on top of each other in a way. But with the texture, especially here in the background, of like having it painted. I don't want to say MS Paint style, but almost. If you guys know what I mean. Yeah, I think it would be very cute as low poly model. There's a lot of cute Growlithe and other Pokemon as low poly models already, and I absolutely love them. There's also Ninetales and Vulpix. But yeah, this is very cute. It definitely has like MS Paint vibes, but in the best way possible. This is like peak art. This like throws me back in a way to that. And I do really love the little shading and the highlight lines here and the details. It's very cute. Yeah. If you tilt the head, does it make more sense? Giving that kind of vibes. Do you love the colors here with the pinks and like turquoise tones? The background is epic though. Look at the background. Look how pretty it is. I guess the Pokemon is meant to fit into that. But it feels still a little bit copy-pasted in there or detached in a way. But the background is super lovely. Look at the like light shining through from the surface. Look at like the graininess of it. Look at the texture. That's such a nice style. And then the beautiful tones with the oranges here and the pinks and stuff. I'm obsessed with the background and the midtones in there and all the textures. Just from like the paint medium, I guess. Don't care for the Pokemon much. Album. I commented on this card many a times and how weird I think the lines here are. Like every single bit of like highlight and shading are kind of cut off. This reminds me in a way of when I did the 3D Pokemon, or not 3D, but the Pokemon art out of energy cards. Those who have seen that video may remember that, because you also had kind of these lines in between the pieces, because you depict like a highlight part from like, you know, some card and then like a darker tone, and you would have like the cut lines in between. This style reminds me of that heavily, but I actually quite like it. The background's really cool too with those many colors. I think this is supposed to be like an ocean or something at sundown. But it's very interesting. You can definitely let your imagination run freely. But it's a weird art style that we haven't really seen too much before. Rumble, huh. Again, love those tones in here. We have some yellow, we have some pinks. Always love those to bring light to a character. We even have some like slightly darker, almost blowing, like purpling on the body to give like a subtle highlight and shadow. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Pokemon definitely looks like a sticker on the foreground since it has these outlines. Background very simple, just a little bit of like texture on the stones from having painted like different faces, like 4 or 5 different colors, with like some bushy clouds that are like interestingly anime looking, but the clouds actually have a similar style because they have the yellows here and the pinks there, which I really like. So I would say these are probably painted by the same artist in a way. But yeah, don't care much for the Pokemon, but I do actually quite like the like color choices here. Same with Calamero. Calamanero, sorry. Don't really care for the Pokemon, but look at the background here. The rocks here definitely look really nice. I love the highlights here from the moonlight. Love, love, love the clouds and the starry sky. Pokemon itself, harsh shading, lightly blended or like lightly textured with like these like mid-tones in between. Yeah, definitely. It's, I don't know what to think of it. It's interesting. It reminds me a little bit of Ursula in a weird way. If you get what I mean, guys. Well, let me know. What's up with today's Pokemon? What the heck? Another one that I really don't care too much about either. The background's really, really pretty though. I think this has to be, let me think back. Besides this ground, I think this has to be my favorite background. Yeah, apparently this is just a pack of those. Hopefully we get those out of our veins and I just poke up ones from the other one. The pose is super funny. It looks like it's landing, you know, it's like landing and like it's miscalculated. Like when it's supposed to land, so it's like spreading its leg to try and like land steadily. That's very cute. Like, I like the idea behind it, but what's with that shoe face? That's always what's bothered me. Pokemon itself is cute as like a... I like to call them environmental Pokemon. Like Pokemon you would probably never put in your team, but that makes so much sense in like the Pokemon world. You know, like Wingull and Pelipper and things like that. Like this makes super much sense in the Pokemon world. But it looks so weird and you would never use it as a golf club feet. But yeah, to be fair, the color choices are really nice here too. Again, teals, pinks, like purpley blues in the shadows. Another green tone here, very lovely. But look at the clouds in the background. Those look so puffy and so fun. And then like the texture here. You love having a Wingull in your party? Fair, fair. In Pokemon Ranger, like they're actually very cute and useful. They're not my choice, but I think they're very, very adorable. Wingull, that is, Flaming I don't really care for. But yeah, the background's super lovely with all the houses. The water looks really good. Definitely best background so far. Okay, this one is rivaling it though, the background here. I said it before, I don't care too much for the land dwelling. To be fair, this guy weirds me out more than this guy. This guy I actually think looks kind of cool. Tentera. Really love the colors though. These like mute tones with the like mossy greens and browns and stuff are so lovely and autumny and stuff. They look really, really nice. Definitely you want to take a nice refreshing walk through like some kind of woods when I see this card. This is so pretty. Reminds me of my favorite little piece of in Skeletal Violet, the like little tree edge thing behind the lake. Like the little woodland edge behind the lake. It's so beautiful. But yeah, I really don't mind this Pokemon. This guy weirds me out. Although this guy also weirds me out in a way, but less so than this one. But the colors are so lovely, the textures are so lovely. Same with the Pokemon, we have nice soft shadings, we have lovely gradients. This one is a lovely card in general. And oh, I had hopes when I saw this. But it wouldn't have made sense, but I had slight hopes when I saw this, because I saw the reflection in the first spot, it wasn't the holo. To be fair, I really love this Darkrai. I think it looks so great. Again, would have loved if they put a holo on the eye too. I really love Darkrai. Color choices are really nice. Love that they put some holo on the outlines here on the highlights. Or not on the highlights, but on the what's it called? The attack, the like shadow attack. The highlights are actually staying yellow. For a second I thought they were rainbow too, but no. But I love that it's overlapping here. That really like makes it look more 3D. So this is definitely a very pretty holo foil. Definitely not mad at it at all. And like the red tones here that almost look like crystals or something. So cool. And then like the gradient, we have like a little bit of a lighter shade, and then all those like shapes to make it look more shapely, if you can say it better. Like, you know, to make the like lightning-esque like forms that it has like on its arms and stuff, like the like, I don't know, fabric shadow things here, whatever they are, you know, makes it look way cooler. So I actually really like this card. The background's a bit boring, I guess, although with the holo it looks nice. But very cool Pokemon, very cool card. But I have to say, I think my favorite, Leaf Energy, I have to say, I think my favorite is this one. The odds have spoken, and although I would have not really chosen it else, but I think with this pack, and the only Pokemons, like, don't get me wrong, really love this guy. Love the MS Paint, like, you know, aesthetic. Also really like this guy. But I commented so much on him before, but like, I think for like putting everything together, the art of the Pokemon and the background, I think I have to choose this one. This was a very weird pack. I'm pretty sure I need a decent bit of these cards still. And I'm really happy for the claim, because this was fun, but this was so weird. So weird. Okay, let's go back at figuring out this riddle. Definitely highly appreciate it. That was very fun to look at. Of course it has. Oh, of course it has. Let me pull my mouse real quick. I'm trying to think if I have anything else that I could use to, or anybody else that I could use to figure this riddle out. Did I actually take the beaten? Actually, then that's the question. Damn! That's a lot of points. I don't know if it does something to beat them, that's the question. Because they're so strong, maybe it does. No? I don't see anything on these pillars. They all show the same thing, I think. Try to like figure out if there's a way to find a combination. But I don't know. Anybody want to give me a hand? I don't think this is gonna do anything. If so, I should have probably put you on top of your head. No. I don't know. Help me, guys, please. Like, honestly. World 5-1 second combination. Anything? I don't know. I'm gonna Google this. This is frustrating. Super Paper Mario World. Oh. No. Block puzzle. Okay, so the first one we've gotten. I have 100 hit points and short temper. This spells are slime to breathe, won't hit them up quickly. So you have to do rocks at the end, hit them in the order Jesseroid suggested. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, apparently we missed this part. Apparently there was some guy that got us like an order. And we should talk to him. So we're gonna talk to him and then I'm just gonna follow the order, but also the order is so long I could not have gotten that missing. And if I did, holy smokes, that would have been like the most amazing feat ever. Like, you guys don't know how amazing that feat would have been. God. That does nothing, okay. Let's see. Let's go back here. And let's talk to this guy. Still looking bumbrella, not face of person getting their crack on. Desperate, know what you need. Put a smile on your face, crack on the neck. Do you hear it? So perfect. Desperate, not tell you for free. Today, be chill, bro. Desperate, not want money. Desperate just wants you to say please real quick, then Desperate tells you. Desperate, not sure that one time is enough, bro. But one more time, say please, one more time. Please. Desperate not waiting, bro. Maybe not give it up. Say it 3 times and put some crack into it, bro. No, please, 3 times. You're not hurting Desperate up. Desperate must say, please, do it right, bro. Well, the exclamation mark. Probably. 2 more times. One more time. And after it is worth it. Yeah, nice, bro. That's what I can tell you. Really went to your big secret. That's what feeling, bro. So your information not for you. Kind of fun though. You may write it down, so not forget, bro. 2 for writing with cracks for each. Yeah. Actually do. Thank you. I ignored it because I wanted to read through this. Make sure to get this all done, bro. Next time you find 3 blocks lined up, you hit them like this. Middle, right, left. Left, right, middle. Right, left, right, right. Middle, right. Right, left, middle, left, right, left, middle. That date you write it down. Date right, something interesting happened, bro. This been good time, bro. Have a nice crack. And that is why I was like, I think I'm gonna keep open the tab so I don't have to write it down. So yeah, would I have found it out? If we had looked long enough, maybe. Did I feel like looking long enough? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Or if the spook maybe hiding there. Definitely hurt a lot more. Probably taking another character that can jump over it easier. Okay, so this one we have solved already, so no need to do that. Elephants, are they gone? Are they not gone? The answer is... absolutely gone. Would have been such a good hack to like get all the points we need for leveling up from them. Come on, guys. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Mario though. Let's do this insanely long hopping thing. So, middle, right, left, right, middle, right, left, right, middle, right, left, middle, left, right, left, middle. And this is why I was like, if I get that any other way on accident, then that would be the craziest luck coincidence whenever. Props to any speedrunner. I don't know if you need to remember this, but if you need to, damn. And if you can skip it some other way, that's amazing. Maybe there's some kind of hack or something, or trick that you can just go into the background somehow. Would be kind of fun to actually watch a speedrun of this and see. I'm gonna only do that after I finish the game, because I don't want to spoil myself. So, where are they? I have to go to the right instead. To pass this wall or something. Yeah, makes sense. Well, as annoying as that was, we did it somehow. And that's where the fight won down. That was interesting. In pursuit of the abducted crime lords, Mario and Co headed for the Garb of Crag. But the Flower Sapiens won, and Rose King croaked us with the pure heart. Despite their hustling pace, our heroes never caught up with the Flower Sapien. But Mario didn't give up. He knew his fleet feet would catch them eventually. Wow, wording. 5-2. Pixels, tablets, and crack. There, we caught up to the fiends. Not quite. So there is a pixel here. How about now? Yay, and we deal. Would have left more health, but I can't have everything. Where's Tail? Nice hit. No, I know what happened. Okay, oh gosh. See the mistake? Grab those there, because that one's way better. I'm gonna switch to Mario and look if there's anything. What's this now? Hold on, hello. Tablet with the symbol of voltage. Okay, so that's what I meant with tablets. Huh? Worth it? I think yes. Not gonna be worth it if we take too much damage there. Anything? Nothing. Okay. So we got the rune thing. Probably have to find some more. We shall see though. come on this platform, it's just low for my taste, okay. Oh. Not where we're gonna live, we're gonna solve the rails with every level because I have the feeling there are gonna be some. And this is what we're gonna move at some point in Flipside, I think, too. I think we're gonna get a pixel that moves things to the side. Disappeared down a pipe, did they? I think Bowser's smarter here. But hey. Can I? Okay, I think I have to explode these first. Fun thing is, from the side they're actually explodable. Just from the front anyway. Okay, no. Still gonna look if there's more here that meets the eye. Perfect. This plant's kind of mean. We get a lot of health items here, and that makes me a bit worried. Okay. Fire and the stone huh? Plus another item. Can I use the catch card on them? Answer yes. No, the other one disappeared. It's just there. That's okay. Nothing. 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 Likely nothing because I just beat something there. Maybe it's something you don't need. No. Oh, I hate that so much. I could have made my life easier. Who would have thought? Going sideways would have been easier. And I just trick-shotted that. Holy crap, how did I do that? Oh, I did it. That counts for something, right? I'm kind of proud of myself there. Okay, 3 tablets. 3 tablets that need to be up there. Break a leg, telling me we need to go to the left somehow, very far. I think Peach can reach that easily. So we need 2 more. Okay, we got whatever that is. Nice. I don't think there's anything else on the other side. Nope. Yes. Okay. Cube. Whatever that is. Water, fire. Cube, water, fire. There we go. Let's go through here and see if we can find another tablet. I'll switch to Mario for the 3D. Okay, there's definitely a lot going on here. Look at this. First of all, there's a secret hideout thing. That's an evil shroom. That's an evil shroom. What's the other thing? Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna deal with this safe. And jump it up. What are they doing there and why are they doing that and what am I doing about it? I don't know. All I know is there's a secret passage here. Now just needing the cube one, huh? I was told to us earlier. The last one. I don't quite know. Where could it be? Let's go to the top again. I know that sounds stupid because it's a lot of work, but let's go to the top again and figure things out, shall we? Should have done that last time. This is so much easier than my trick shot hub. There's something on the wall right there. I think I need to try that at some point. Either way. Let's keep water fire. The water is in the wrong place. We don't have the cube. We can go through the door and maybe we just have to go back. Let's go through the door. We have not found the thing yet either, the pixel. Okay, so this area. Okay. Wow, that was terrible. Rotate sideways. How about that? Dive down in the water, yeah. This is the stone we dance around? No, that's the stone we dance. Should have lost it, yeah? Probably. Not been made to a maze like this since that plane last at me long ago. Yeah, did this to break me concentration, didn't ya? Likes to cheat now. Sorry to disappoint you. Think I'd fall for like a brush like me like that. I'm afraid this fellow's terribly misguided. Misguided? That's not even a real wild, you squishy dog. Get your happy now, it's time for us to settle this once and for all. No matter how often we do this, if we end the same, just step aside. Big talk for you little weird looking butterfly. Every way and pin an apology in writing, and I want it written with your face. Salutations, old chunks. Oh, once again we meet the two large hairy Vikings on a storm-tossed schooner. I do want them and should and been needing any help, you just leave them in the way. Oh, for doing pardons. Far be it from me to be a hindrance, far be it. As it happens, I merely have an acquaintance in the sound of it just saying hello. Saying hello? Yes, truly, and the same wonderful personal magic and item is right. Oh, rest assured, I'll give you on the foot. You fight to your heart's content. Ciao. That doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Maybe I must understand that weirdo. Well, anyway, you'll all dive in for it now. Meet the new and improved Jack. Oh no! That's so easy. That was way too easy. I could help out enough that you beat me once, but twice is too much to bear. How can you show me face that I can't know? I can't! Put me out of my misery! Oh dear, what shall we do? Get on with it, I'm serious, no regret. Oh, no, perhaps I do regret not confessing my love today in that sweet lass. But no, that's not a way for you, brave warrior, to talk when its time comes around at last. So, do it now. Now, finish my enemy game. Well, salutations are things, huh? Dementia, look, honestly, it isn't kind of important. How about some privacy, eh? Yes, of course, I understand you and I must be satisfied. But chunks, before you let your game be over, humor cool with me for a bit. That's something I'd rather think you and I do. Wish you would try out some... You're crazy, and it's not the time for... Oh, it's not the time, huh? Not the time for something that will aid complex. Oh, for the kind day? Well, that did change a thing or two. Fine then. You lot, you took enough of the meeting for today, so I'll let you off easy. Like I tell you, this is tough. Yeah, better work on your skills by the next time we meet. Wait, what about all that diss about not showing your face to the comms and such? Hey, shut it. I live for your comms. I couldn't end my game without it saying so. Me heard this week, sure, I'm done with it. From now on, I'm all brown or gray. That's been nothing to me. That matters this complex future all for him. Chunks away. It is time to part, ciao. I do like dementia, I think it's cool. That fella's troubled. Just a little bit odd. Look at the cracks forming in their shells. Look at them getting naked. That's so sad. They have underwear on, don't they? There we go. You circle around it, and then you get the rock. Okay, it's a rock, I think, not stone tablet. Okay, we done it. We got all of them, and we got the fight in the first of two. That was way too easy. I think they have underwear. I wish I could see better. I must perfectly did that, but then I slid off the edge and I lost it. No, it's okay. We're good. But yeah, I don't know. I think all of them have like kind of some unresolved thing going on. But hey, not my problem for now. You're gonna solve our problem, aka the ending of the world. And I'm sorry to do this again to myself. Mod is technically, if you don't fall, it's just way faster than going the side route. There you go. See? Just way faster. But definitely a little bit of a trick shot. Okay, let's go up here. This time we need to flip in. And place the stone in here. What? Hey, you! Huh? Get nothing, so you ignore me or was that a yes? Better try one more time, please talk to me. Alright. Nice, sounds good. Been a while since I heard twice. It's been a while since I talked. Gotta tell people how you feel or they don't know. Gotta talk to or no one hears it. So that's a weird question. You're gonna mother or whisper to me, huh? I guess Mario has this one, probably. Although he doesn't, does look more than once, but whatever. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm loving that. Really good work, and really good time, and really got me right here in the heart. And on that note, hang on a quick sec. I guess, Yellow, huh? Yellow! Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's your motto. What's your life by right? Right on, good stuff. Feels like I know you know. It really drives you, gotta say it's inspiring. Haven't felt like this in a while. It's kinda like when I first became a pixel. Gotta get on board this good feeling train, I'm staying with you. Hammer pixel called Cudge has joined your grip. Swing that hammer to do some serious damage. You can even break giant yellow blocks. Yeah, feeling good. Yeah, I got a ton of pent up energy, let me tell you. No, I didn't mean to use that one. I meant to use the other one. Damn it. Well then. Can I do that with Pete? Can I go up there? I don't know, they give me a wall thing. And I'm gonna try. See what's there. Haha! See, that's why. Still busy card, huh? And that's the second well done. If only a tiny bit of overtime. Perfect. Want to save your progress? Yes. So, I cannot actually finish this today. Call me crazy, but I need sleep. I'm gonna read this, but I'm gonna pause right after and we're gonna see who's readable, shall we? After propelling out chunks, Mario and Co followed the Florosapien underground. Was the Florosapien hideout just up ahead? Oh, it's dark and narrow. Hey, you just kicked me. Sorry, Elmi. Our heroes followed the long dark corridor, listening to echoes of their own voices. They groped their way along the light. In the end of the tunnel grew brighter. They had finally arrived at the Florosapien inner light. The Crack gnomes kidnapped from downtown of Crack had to be around somewhere. Grope their way around, huh? The wording in this game is interesting. Either way, let's see who is rateable, shall we? Besides that stupid riddle that I couldn't figure out, and besides me in the beginning struggling a bit to find my path, this was actually really fun. They get a mini-verse in Minecraft ad, how funny. Witchwood, huh? That looks so fun. Yeah, let's rate it. Let's rate the potion. No, we have recently rated them, but let's do it again. Because their gaming looks very fun, and all the others that I like are playing other games, or and I either don't want to spoil myself with, or that I don't care for as much. The only one that's crafting is belts and pastels. They're doing a cross stitch that's ginormous, which looks really cool. But sorry to say, Witchwood just called to me. So let's do that. And yeah, I hope you all And I love the weekend and are going to have a lovely evening after this still. Thank you all as always for hanging out with me. I hugely appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed this. And yeah, I shall be back tomorrow and we shall finish this VOD. Look for the next hard pill and see how the story continues. We're definitely not finishing this week, we're gonna need next week too, but this is such a fun game so far. I'm really enjoying it. Still, it's like not quite as good as the other ones. Talking about mainly 1000-year door, Origami King is just heaps above everything. That's just amazing. Personal opinion though. But it's really close to 1000-year door in a way. It's just missing some of the different free exploration aspects you had on that one, I guess. Otherwise, super enjoying this. Would definitely recommend people try to play this game so far. But we shall see, we are not fully through. Anyways, enjoy the raid, people. Have a good evening. Bye bye.